I'm Rams, aka R2K. Again, I'm here as a shoutcaster, but I was formerly a player for Team Dignitas alongside Odee for many years, and yeah, I've just been here to do all the casting and this event.
Cool. So why are you here, Odee?
So I just wanted to come along. We're Team Dignitas are members of UKI, so it's pretty cool that the Digital Schoolhouse stuff is moving into esports, and I just wanted to come along and support it. Anything that's put educational on the side of esports in this country especially is what I've been waiting for a very long time, so I'm happy to support anything like that.
Yeah, cool. And what's it been like, Rams, as a caster, working with the students and things like that? You know, it must be great to get involved and inspire the next generation.
It is, because, you know, for myself and Odee, we never had this sort of opportunity. I'm sure, you know, yourself, you would love this opportunity, but never had it at the time. And, you know, getting to work with them, I started at the Staffordshire qualifier, there we go. And then it just, you know, snowballed into the finals, and, you know, it was an absolute pleasure to talk with those schools back in Staffordshire, and then these schools here, getting a bit more advice. And lots of students came up to us asking for advice on what should they do in terms of playing or coaching or even shoutcasting or even a host.
Yeah, and you guys have got some history. You alluded to it earlier. So you played for Team Dignitas together. How far back was that? Can you tell us a bit about what your journey was like together?
So both of us
together in Dig?
We didn't really. You were a manager, I think. So, but we played together in '99, Christmas '99, when Gfinity Arena first came out. We did the Gfinity test. Didn't even know each other until we ran into each other for a match. So there was a match in a Barry's World League.
Yeah.
Barry's World, all these years ago, Barry's World. And I was an attacker, and this was capture the flag. 5 versus 5, capture the flag. I was an attacker, he was a defender for the opposing side. And I got noticed by Odee here. And, you know, he saw me, he saw my sort of talent at the time, and he just asked me to join. And, you know, I joined up with him, and it's been crazy ever since. It's been a whole...
No, I had an ethos at the time. If you can't beat them, recruit them. So I did. So he came and played for us.
It's been a crazy ride ever since, you know, and then, you know,
What was the team called at the time?
Knights of the Round.
Yeah, Knights of the Round Table. Yeah.
So was that named after the Camelot or the Final Fantasy thing? Knights of the Round move?
Don't know.
I don't know. We kind of joined that team, but we were in a couple of teams together before then as well.
Envy.
Yeah.
Envy was the first one. Inferno.
Yeah. So Envy. That's actually Envy. That N, small N, big V. We actually made that in 2000.
Yeah.
So it's quite
was
interesting.
What do you mean you made it?
We were in a team called Envy, and that was our tag.
That was the tag.
Yeah, so we actually created it.
Took it on afterwards.
I didn't even know it existed.
Didn't even know it existed.
10 years past.
But the cool thing was as well, like Doctor, who was here, we actually played with one of her friends who was in the same team, known as Crystal Tips, Alice Taylor, and yeah, she was absolutely amazing as well. She knocked me on my butt several times. She was a crazy defender. Yeah, she used to play.
Alice Taylor, when I was working in the toy industry, this goes back a bit, didn't she? She was the CEO of Mackie Labs, I think, Mackie Labs, and she was in esports.
Yeah, she was in esports. She played Quake. She played with Odee first, and then I joined Envy, and she whooped my butt, literally.
Yeah, one of the best women players we've ever played with, that's for sure.
I didn't even know that. As a bit of esports trivia for me. I wanted to ask lastly, guys, how you feel, what it's like being here now on the journey you've been on, because esports has changed a hell of a lot since those days. You know, can you reflect on that?
Yeah, now it's broadcasting colour, so it's great. I think the thing is, like for me especially, like this is kind of the year where it starts. So like, all right, we put a lot of foundation work in, like through the years, anybody that's come before this year to build up esports. But we really believe, well, I really believe now that this is the start. So you're going to see some real fast development of what's going on at all levels, from top level esports down to like government level, local authority level, where people are getting in and schools are getting involved with gaming. It's not just esports. Like to be a top esports player, there's only a very tiny amount of people that are ever going to make it. But like all sports. So I just think there's so many opportunities. It's quite exciting at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Is that there might be a top level. It's only a minute, but that doesn't say that they can't be an esports player themselves. Whether it's maybe a semi-professional, you know, with football, you got the Premiership, you got Championship, but then you've got the lower leagues as well. And there's not, and with near enough going to build towards that now, especially with the grassroots stuff, especially stuff with the Digital Schoolhouse, you know, when this keeps going and we build it up. I mean, last year was 4 teams, this year was 20 teams, next year could be, who knows, but that is the way that sort of like esports is going right now, and you know, this is what we're like about it right now.
That's brilliant. Anything else you want to add, guys, about today or anything?
No, it's just nice to see like the teachers are actually getting involved with this, the schools are actually allowing this to happen, and they're starting to actually understand that the students don't see this as a thing, it's just something that's a part of their lives, and it's naturally growing. Hopefully more schools in this country will get involved. The colleges definitely get involved on that side of it. It's pretty good. But again, like most things in esports in this country, we're still way behind everybody else and we're lagging. So hopefully we can get some funding from somewhere, government hopefully. How they do it, I don't know. If I knew that answer, I would have done it by now. But yeah, I just hope that more people get involved and actually work out how to make this bigger and make it sustainable.
Yeah. To add on to that a bit more, I mean, esports, you know, the gaming sort of has always been slight stigma around it. Like, you know, when you talk about it in public and people make some weird comments about it, like, you do this, you do that, and like it's not really accepted. But we have come now to a time where, you know, governments, schools are now looking at it, and we're nurturing these pupils and these guys to look into gaming a lot more. And when the parents, not just the parents, but the teachers and the parents are understanding it along with the children as well, that's when it starts to grow a lot more, and that's when we can have a nice healthy atmosphere towards the gaming. It's just that little stigma of like, what is this? We don't understand it a bit more. But now that we've had this sort of tournament and we've seen teachers and parents come in, they've enjoyed it today. You can see the start, you can see the build up of now what we're looking towards to promote for the future.